Hello, welcome again to Gearjunkies TV and a new video. Today we're going to take a look at the Behringer CAT, and at the end of the video we'll also have some audio examples for you. So when we look at the CAT, first thing that comes to mind is that this is a desktop model like most of the other Behringer remakes. In this case they have moved the transient generators or the envelopes to the right of the unit. The original had it on the left. For the rest they basically copied the main layout with some minor differences. We don't have an original here, but we just want to show you today how it sounds and what you can do with it. So let's go over all the features. First we'll take a look at the oscillators. There are two of them, and the first one has 4 different waveforms, being sawtooth, triangle, square and a sub-octave. And the nice thing about the CAT is that you can hear them all at the same time. I'll show you how they sound. Well, if we take a look at the second oscillator, it sounds like this. Sub-octave and sawtooth. You can combine them, of course, but you can also choose to use one as modulation for the other, which we'll go into in a moment. If we take a look at the pulse width, I'll just play a small sequence with that. And then I'll show you what it sounds like if you alter the pulse width. You can do this with a DC setting, which means there's a steady voltage running, so by turning the knob you will change the pulse width. And here we possibly find a little bug in the upper section, because it just disappears once you turn the knob too far right, which is a bit strange. So we use a combination of these 3 for the moment, and then we'll add the second oscillator. When we take a look at the filter, we can see that this has typical characteristics for a low-pass filter. It's a 24 dB filter based on the old SSM filter that was also used in the original CAT and in various other synthesizers, such as the Korg Poly 6 and the PPG Wave 2.2. And I must say, it sounds very nice. Let's play the sequence again and run through the filter. Also has a keyboard control, which means that the filter will open up more once you go higher in the octave range. I'll just switch that on. And the filter can be modulated from the envelopes as well as from the LFO. If we take a look at the envelopes, there are 2 of them. The first one is an ADSR and the second one is just an AR. And per oscillator you can choose which transient generator is used for it. So let's play around with the ADSR first. Let's put the ADSR also on the filter. We can also choose to have the VCA respond to the other transient generator by pulling the switch. Now if we would like to add some LFO to, for instance, the filter, on the left here is the frequency. I'll put that on at this rate, and then we simply turn up the modulation depth, and now we can slowly hear it being added to the filter frequency. Things get a little bit more extreme when you apply the LFO to the oscillators, which gives you some kind of vibrato effect like this. Or if you switch it to square wave, you get some nice frequency modulation. The last thing you can do with the LFO is set it to sample and hold, which gives you a random effect, in this case applied to the pitch of oscillator 1, like this. A special feature that the oscillators have is the sync mode, and there's two of them. It's not really mentioned what the difference between those two is, but I'll just let you listen to both of them. So we first go to mode A. So add some oscillator sounds. And we switch to mode B. So the effect is more audible here. If you adjust the tuning of one of the oscillators, you can hear more clearly what the differences are between the two modes. My personal preference would be mode B. It sounds a little more clear and more accurate. Mode A sounds a little more grittier, but of course you can choose whatever you want. So we take a closer look at the modulation. This is where the CAT really has something special to offer. Both the oscillators have two modulation sources that you can choose from. The first one being the LFO, the second one being one of the envelopes, or you can choose to modulate oscillator 1 with oscillator 2, or vice versa, or both. Let me show you what this sounds like. So we slowly turn up VCO1 to modulate VCO2. And we'll do the same with VCO2 by VCO1. Add some subs. And now we get some kind of two operator FM sound, which can make the cat sound really gritty and dirty. There's also a special feature with the transient generator. You can set it to repeat. So you get some kind of mini sequence running when you just press a button, and then you can increase how the MIDIs are shaped, and it responds to the speed of the LFO like this. There's also a noise generator which you can add to the total mix of the signal. And if we set the filter to respond to the ADR as well, we can get some nice sound effects. One thing I would like to tell you about the keyboard control is that the CAT was a Duophonic synthesizer, and if we set the switch to poly, it will play the both of the oscillators when you press one key, and it will play just one of them if you press two keys, and it sounds like this. The CAT also has a CV gate section here. You can apply pitch to both of the VCO separately. There's a gate input, there's a control for the VCF frequency, for the resonance. There's an external audio input, and the VCA can be controlled via an external trigger. On the other way around, the CAT outputs keyboard, CV and gate, which means if you use a MIDI keyboard like this to play it, it will output the voltage and gate at the output stages here. And it also outputs the AD's R and AR curves. Finally, it has USB, which you can use to control notes and the LFO speed. And it has MIDI in and through. So overall, I think the CAT sounds very, very nice. You can make really gritty, dirty, low-end sounds with it, as well as some really nice sound effects. And it's really surprising how much you can do with all the modulation options you have here. It might be a little bit different from other synths if you look at it for the first time, but once you get used to how the controls work, you can really make some interesting, nice sounds with it. Thank you for watching. If you like our video, please give us a thumbs up, and you can also subscribe to our channel if you want to see all our audio videos, and we'll see you next time.